Hey everyone, my name is Brianna and I have some very important information I feel it's time to share. So at the beginning of this year, I discovered an indie company called Glam Eyez. And I was really excited. They had some bright colors that I haven't seen before. Now, keep in mind that I have been working on my own cosmetic line for quite a while, not so much makeup wise, but more bath and body stuff. It hasn't been until recently that I've decided that makeup is more my thing, but I am doing it all. Right here I have a bag of mica. This is a mica that I've used for a recent shadow that I just made. As you can see, it's zipped away, very well. So I do know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I'm no expert. I'm not a genius when it comes to this. I know people do make mistakes, but when you know that a product is unsafe and you're still putting it out there to be sold, no matter how many times somebody has posted that this is unsafe, this is unsafe, this is unsafe, and you do it anyways, shows your blatant disregard for people and for their health. Glam Eyez claims today, they posted today, a couple hours ago, that nobody has ever reacted to their product, which is a lie. The owner, Tara Lise, knows that I had a reaction to her neon pink pigment Glam Eyez. Looks like this. And knows. Now, she claims everything is made with mica and titanium oxides and tin oxide and whatever. I'm not going to go down the list of different things that she claims are in her products. The thing is, though, by FDA regulations, there are no approved for the eye area neons or UV reactive colors. They are all soap dye. Now, Tara Lise is a TKB shopper. She gets all of her pigment from TKB, and she is also a private label user. She uses Ladybirds. Those pressed shadows, Apple Teeny or whatever, is a Ladybird. Her lipsticks are from Ladybird. They have the signature square button on them that only Ladybird has. Now, I understand that making a whole line of cosmetics is really time consuming, and I know she has kids and things like that, and that's fine and dandy. But don't claim you make everything when you don't. She throws things in a jar. Okay, that's about it. Her new Spice Girls lipstick or whatever is a TKB trading kit. It's a melt and pour lipstick. All she did was put them in little pots and stick a label on it and call it hers. My nephew can do that. Anyone can do that. That's not making a product. She didn't mix things together to, make it her own. She didn't sit here with a whole bunch of different things and try to make her own product. She didn't do that. Using a base or something, a pre-made base that you melt and then you put your own colors into is a little bit different, because yes, you're technically making it, but at the same time you're not, because it's not your base. You didn't come up with it. The only thing you did was add color to it. It's almost like a coloring book. You can't really call it your art because all you did was color it. Okay? So I'm trying to make this video informative but short. I recorded it several times. The last one was my best one, but it was 24 minutes long. So I'm trying to make it a lot shorter. I ordered from Glam Eyez, and I had a reaction to the Glam Eyez, which is, again, this neon pink color. This is Glam Eyez in here. It is this color right here. It is this neon pink. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Again, I make my own cosmetics and things like that, and yes, I should have known that there were no neon pigments. Now, I didn't think they were neon. I thought that she edited them to make them look brighter than what they were. You know, when you take a picture of something yellow, it tends to be more of a brighter yellow than what it actually is. I thought that was the case. I was wrong. So I did have a reaction to it. Now, these are approved for your lips. However, for somebody like me who has reacted to it, obviously couldn't use it and things like that or anything of that nature, which is perfectly fine because I'm staying away from that stuff. I will, at the end of this video, have a picture of my reaction. My first initial photo that I took that Carolee's claims isn't proof because I wasn't holding her little clam jar. My thing about that is, why would I hold your clam jar while I'm sitting here having an allergic reaction to your product? I want to throw that product in the trash and be away from it as, stay far away from it as possible, is what I want to do. I don't want to go and put my hands on it and be like, hey, look, this is what happened. So what I went ahead and did, and, when the whole thing with Bitch Slap was going on about soaps and things like that, mica isn't supposed to mix with water. Ultramarines do, but as everyone knows, the ultramarine, or most people should know, ultramarine pink is this more of a soft pink. It's not bright like this. It's more of this color. Is more what the ultramarine looks like. So using that color, you're not going to achieve this neon color. So what I did was I took a brand. This is Jane. See if my camera will pick it up. Let's try this. Pull it back far enough. Okay, so this is Jane. It's a navy and a light blue. Something really old that I don't use, and I went ahead and I threw the black into a cup of water, and as you can see, all of it has stayed on top. It floats. It doesn't mix with the water. It gives it an ugly tint, but that's about it. It stays on top. I have another indie company, which this is Elegant Minerals. Let me show you their little Extreme Shadows, Pink Fire, Elegant Minerals. This is their sample. It's kind of a coral color. And I also threw that in water, which is right here. And again, this didn't mix with the water. It tinted it, but it did not mix, which there could be an ultramarine in that color. There is no label to tell me what is in it. So the ultramarine, if there was one in it, could mix with the water, but let's see if I can, if we look, it's on top. So I did it with the Glam Eyez color as well, and I did it twice because, like I said, I've recorded this video several times, so I have 2 cups. This is the original first cup, and as you can see, this water is neon pink. There are some floaties at the top, but for the most part, it has all dissolved into the water. This is soap dye. Okay. This is soap dye. Soap dye. This is not approved for your eyes. This is not safe. Are all Glam Eyez products not safe? No. She uses Ladybird, so obviously those have to be safe. Ladybird does the paint wheels and the correctors. Her pressed powder, like I said, Apple Teeny, is from Ladybird. Her lipsticks are from Ladybird. Her neon pink is not safe. Her Capricorn and her Zodiac collection is not lip safe. She doesn't have a disclaimer on it letting you know that this thing cannot go on your lips. It is not FDA approved for your lips. She does it with other colors, but she didn't do it for that one. Either she missed it or she's just dumb enough not to put it on there and thinks people, hey, people trust me, whatever. People do trust you, which is the sad part because she lies so much. This isn't safe at all. If you bought this, throw this crap away. This is not safe. Think about your kids. If you have kids, your kids' eyes are more sensitive than yours are. You've been putting makeup on your eyes for who knows how long. And you go and you put soap dye on your kids' eyes. They can go blind. They can have some serious reactions. Glitter Sniffer is a great example of this. Glitter Sniffer was selling soap dyes. Glitter was using unsafe products. They got sued. Swollen eyelids. The girl's eyelids are still swelling. And she hasn't touched that stuff in a while. There's a girl that the owner of True Beauty 411, which I will link below because it has really, really good information, talked to, who may have a skin fungus from a soap dye or a very serious allergic reaction, just like the one from Glitter Sniffer. Her eyelids are flaky and peely and red, and they just won't go away. This is unsafe. Unsafe, and you still buy it. You're being scammed. She's throwing micas in a jar and calling it done. She's not using a base. Do I live with her? No. But you can't deny screen caps. There is no way that you can go and alter screen cap and make it look like the original. The fonts are different. There's no way to do it. Okay? You would have to be like expert Photoshopper or whatever. I can't do it, and I do graphics. That's how I met Carolise. Is I did graphic work for her, and then when I did it for the owner of True Beauty 401, she cut ties with me because she was hating on her but she has a reason. Look at this. This is unsafe. Go dye your clothes with this. Go make soap or something with this. This is not safe. I will be posting a photo as soon as I'm done with this, at the very end of this video, of my reaction with the Glam Eyez logo to show you that this crap is unsafe. And if you keep buying it, something will end up eventually happening. And then what? You're just going to be sitting there twiddling your thumbs because you've been warned. It's time that Carolise owns up to her shit. She's a liar and a manipulator, and she is selling you unsafe products. Unsafe. If you want it to, with the products you sell, you could go make your own makeup line. Go buy a base, add her mica to it, and hey, you got, I don't know how many jars that you can make with the mica that you get. Please, please, please do not buy from Glam Eyez. Her products are unsafe. They're not worth your money. There are plenty of Indian companies that are worth it, that will treat you with the respect you deserve, and will give you products of great quality for a low cost. Please, please, please. Glam Eyez is unsafe. Please, please, just, all I can say is please, take my word for it. It's unsafe. Have a nice night.